Thanks, Mark. Well, like a big heavyweight fight, we've come up with a fight slogan in this one. Right now, we're just under 3 hours away from the battle in Brooklyn.
Yeah, Democratic presidential candidates Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders will participate in a debate ahead of next week's New York primary. For a look at what we can expect tonight, let's head to Washington and CBS 42 national correspondent Mark Meredith. And Mark, the two Democrats are trading some verbal jabs here lately. Any chance they'll tone it down tonight?
Sherry and Jim, good evening to you guys. We're certainly going to be watching to see if it's toned down at all. But if you're talking about New York, if you can't make it there, maybe you can't make it anywhere. So I don't think we'll see them toned down necessarily, but it will be very interesting to watch. Now, if you have been watching the race, you notice how heated it's gotten, despite the fact that Hillary Clinton still maintains such a strong lead in the delegates needed to capture her party's nomination. We'll show you those numbers. And as you can see right now, Hillary Clinton still maintaining that strong lead because of super delegates or party leaders that are Democrats that have pledged their support to her. And when you look at the numbers, that's what she's been able to maintain, despite the fact that Senator Sanders has won so many states in March. And right now, he still has done so well with his own fundraising numbers. What's been interesting to watch, though, Senator Sanders making the argument that Hillary Clinton may not be qualified to be president. This shook a lot of people in the Democratic Party by surprise. They couldn't believe what they were hearing because Hillary Clinton has been a Secretary of State, a former First Lady, and a New York Senator. Sanders' campaign walked the statement back a little bit, and instead we expect him to pivot a little bit more tonight to an issue that's resonated across this campaign, and that's how Hillary Clinton has been raising money.
Does anybody seriously believe that you can be an agent of change if you are taking money from the most powerful special interest in this country?
Now, if you look at the polls in New York, Hillary Clinton still maintaining a strong lead. It is down from, say, maybe a month or 2 months ago where she was up by 20 points. Right now, it's about 10 to 12% lead. It's going to be interesting to see if the debate really shifts the needle. At this point, it may be too little too late to change New York voters' minds. But, Sherry, as we've seen anything in this race, it may be unpredictable at this point.
Yeah, you say that, Mark. Sanders has won 8 of the last 9 contests between these two. So assuming he pulls the upset next Tuesday and his momentum continues, how would that begin to affect the pledged superdelegates that Clinton has? Because she's ahead right now for the convention.
You bring up a good point. So when you're talking about superdelegates, we talk about these party leaders that have a stake in the contest themselves, but these are pledged. It's not written in stone. They certainly could decide to shift their opinion. That would be unprecedented. It would take something of a big surprise for these Democratic Party leaders, people that have been around forever. This is, if you've been in Democratic politics, you've been in this position for a long time. You know the Clintons, and you've certainly been expecting to support them for a long time now. If, however, they were to change their minds, that would be unprecedented, but we also wouldn't likely see that happen until they head to Philadelphia for the convention in July. Sherry?
Right, Mark, thank you. That could look a lot like what they're claiming is happening with the Republican Party. Stay with CBS 42 and the CBS Evening News for another look at tonight's Democratic debate. That will begin right after this newscast.